Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Miss Sonnieh and you're watching Miss Sonnieh's Dynasty. Happy New Year. We are in 2022. I am so glad that we are in a new year, new goals. And my goal this year is to be active on my channel. I would like to post a lot of content to bring myself out there, okay? And I would like to build my brand. So on that note, if you're not following me on my socials, please follow me on Instagram at Miss Sonnieh's Dynasty. On Facebook, I have a Facebook page, Miss Sonnieh's Dynasty, and on Twitter at Brina Sonnieh. Yes? Yes. So let's start this video. Okay, you may hear a bit of noise in the background. That's because kids are playing outside. But regardless, we move on, right? So today's video, I'm gonna be talking about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an app, professional app for the professional people. I mean, the career people, people even in businesses. It's a professional app generally. And if you are over 18 and you do not have a LinkedIn account, I do not know why you don't, but you need to download it. It's a really amazing app, honestly. And yeah, it really helps a lot. It increases your knowledge, your skill set. It does a lot, especially if you are determined to improve in your career path, or you'd like even to be an entrepreneur. You can follow fellow entrepreneurs, and check some of the advice that they're giving out, right? But today's video, we are gonna be talking about why you should be active on LinkedIn this 2022. Okay, this year you need to be active on LinkedIn, because guess what, LinkedIn has amazing features that honestly it has helped me a lot in my career journey. I am a journalist, and honestly journalism as a career can be sometimes really challenging because of the new trends and everything, trying to keep up with everything new. And honestly, LinkedIn has helped a lot because you connect and network with other people in your industry and get to know some of the trends that are happening, right? You get to acquire the knowledge necessary for your career, and also some of the skills, and you just check some of these challenges that those people at the top there are facing, right? And honestly, LinkedIn has been an eye-opener for me since last year. And guess what? I have 1,855 followers on LinkedIn and 1,802 connections. So LinkedIn has, you can either connect with someone and follow them as well, or you can just connect and not follow, right? But honestly, I advise you do both, like just connect and follow them, right? It's just the same as any other social media platform. Connecting is that person, you request that person to be a connection, okay, so that you can be able even to message them easily, right? Yeah, so honestly, LinkedIn has been an eye-opener, and I'd like to share with you 5 tips, right? Now let me put my glasses on. I'd like to share with you 5 LinkedIn tips that will change your career this year. Okay, 5 LinkedIn tips that will change your career this year. And number 1, we'll go straight to it. Number 1, we have free short courses. Now I'm talking about courses from LinkedIn itself. So not all courses are free from LinkedIn. Some of them you have to pay. So if you have the money, you can pay, which is also good. But if you don't, they usually also have a few courses which are free. Like, you usually just see some videos popping up on your timeline when you're online, that is. You just see some free videos, free tips, free advice, right? But courses rarely, but if in case they do, you can also do them. And not just free short courses from LinkedIn, but also from your connections. You see, like for the people that I follow and connect on LinkedIn, they usually post some of these courses they're doing, right? Or someone has completed a short course and now they're trying to tell you, hey, I've completed my short course. And you know what? A potential employer can just see that short course. I'm like, okay, this is really good, and I need someone in my company, or I'd like to work with someone with such skills, right? So honestly, like, last year I will see so many of my connections posting these short courses that they have completed or they're currently doing, and I'm like, okay, this is interesting, I would like also to do this. So you can either message them, or you can just go to Google straight away and you can Google them and see, okay, it's not a scam, it's actually legit and it's free. So I'm going to share with you some of these courses. Number one is Digital Skills for Africa. That's actually what I'm currently doing, and I'm currently doing, okay, the I'm not gonna say it's the school because it's not a school, but the program, it's called Digital Skills for Africa. And some of these short courses they offer is the fundamentals of digital marketing, as well as promote a business with online advertising. So those two courses I'm currently doing, and they're actually very short. Like this actually, if I'm not wrong, it's 40 hours in total. So like you can take a week, 2 weeks if you're like so busy. You can even take a month. Like it's just going with your pace. No one is hurrying you up. You're not paying for anything. It's just for you to be online and do that course easily, right? It's actually an amazing course. I'm enjoying. I'm currently doing it and I'm enjoying it, honestly. Another one is for the journalists, Reuters Newsroom course. And this course is called Digital Journalism Foundations. This I found out through also a connection who had just posted that he had completed that course, and I'm like, okay, Reuters. First of all, what caught my eye was like Reuters. It's an international news agency, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is interesting. I'm actually really interested. So I actually DM'd that person. I messaged him and he gave me the details. I'm like, you can actually just Google and you'll see. And I'm like, okay, it's free, it's legit. You literally get a certificate of completion, that is. And yeah, I'm currently doing it and I'm actually enjoying it. It's really, it has a lot of information and it's eye-opening, and it also increases your skills, honestly. And I'm enjoying it. If you are a journalist watching this course, honestly, it's a must. Like if you want to increase your skill set, you can do these courses and they're amazing. And honestly, you can even add it on your CV. If an employer sees that just because you finished school, you're just now job hunting, you can try these short courses and you can do them, and it will actually impress recruiters, right? Yeah. Another one is number 2, free virtual conferences and events. And I underline the word free. Honestly, if you're not on LinkedIn, please download this app. Now, during COVID, when COVID came, a lot of events, they were shut down and everything. And even post-COVID, right now we are having a lot of conferences happening online, right? Virtual conferences. And these conferences now help people in terms of, you can just be at home and you just on your couch, you can just literally go online and be on these meetings and conferences virtually, and it will help you with a lot of knowledge. I've gone to so many of these conferences last year. Like if it was colliding with my schoolwork or my studies, I will just postpone it. But most of these events that pop up on my timeline, they usually be for Saturdays or even on Sundays, or just in the evening, right? You can get these conferences through people you follow. Okay, you can get these conferences people you follow, as well as connections, and not forgetting LinkedIn groups. Yes, just like Facebook has groups, also LinkedIn has groups. Yes, you heard that right. At number 3, we are talking about LinkedIn groups. These groups are amazing. Yeah, and you need to join these groups because there's so much information in there that will help you in your career field. And yeah, you can gain so much knowledge from it. Now, these groups are for specific industries. You can just join a group that is for marketing and advertising, yet you're in the ICT industry, right? So you need to know which industry you fall so that you can search for such a group and join it. Okay, now examples, let me give you examples. Some of the examples of the groups that I'm currently in is Future Trends, and this is for the industry marketing and advertising and market research. I have an interest in marketing. I have developed that interest since last year, and yeah, marketing is quite interesting. And I mean, if communications and marketing are actually alike, and yeah, if you just don't need to be in that specific industry, but if you have interest in it, right? You can't just be in a group and don't have interest in it. You need to have that interest to understand and to also be curious of what the information is about, right? Another group is marketing and communication network, that is marketing and advertising, online media, and PR and communications. Yeah, so this is also an amazing group. It's actually an international group that I'm actually enjoying. They post amazing content, and yeah, very eye-opening. Please join if you're in any of those industries. Another one is public relations and communications professionals. Here they deal with writing and editing, PR, marketing, and advertising. And guess what? I have my own group. I created a group last year called The Compass. And the industry, if you're in any of this industry, you can join my group. It's called Marketing and Advertising, Public Relations and Communications, Writing and Editing. If you're in any of those industries, you can join my group. Currently, my group has 51 members. And yeah, I only give tips on how you can revamp your LinkedIn profile, also how to connect with people, also how to make just to attract recruiters and employers to your profile or get your work out there. And if you're a business person also in any of those industries, how to attract clients on LinkedIn as well. It's not that active, but I'm trying to make it active. So if you're in any of those industries, you can join my group. Yeah. Moving on, at number 4, we have interviewing tips from LinkedIn. Yes, guess what? If you are preparing for an interview, the best place to get tips, it's not just from YouTube. Not just from YouTube. LinkedIn is the best, because guess what? LinkedIn gives free tips on interview. Okay, what the interviewers want to hear, recruiters, especially LinkedIn recruiters themselves, they go on board and make videos on how to make your interview a success, right? And some of these tips, I mean, common interview questions, what is your greatest strength, like they go in depth. They give you a video, and they post a video, that is, and also they give you like summary in form of notes. Really interesting. Like when I prepare for an interview anytime, I always go to LinkedIn, because they give recent answers and recent videos from recruiters on the best interview answers that recruiters want to hear. Yeah. Moving on to number 5, online jobs. Yeah, with the pandemic, we are having more remote work from home jobs coming up, and LinkedIn is an amazing app where you can get all these job alerts by simply filtering the type of job you're looking for, and LinkedIn will simply give you all the notifications, whether it's international, whether it's just locally. What I advise is just go be ambitious, not just put notifications for just your locality. Just also go international, because you never know. I mean, online jobs, you can, as long as you have internet, access to internet, a good smartphone or a laptop, you're good to go. As long as you filter the right way, you'll get all the alerts concerning your type of the type of job you're looking for, and in that specific industry. So online jobs are really a lot. Actually, they are increasing day by day, and yeah, you never know where your luck is. So yeah, try them out. You can get them easily by following LinkedIn companies as well, and recruiters easily. So just search for, if you're in the journalism industry, follow all the media companies, locally, internationally. If you're in marketing industry, if you're in the tech industry, follow all these companies, internationally, locally. Yeah, because now you'll get any new information coming up, as well as new trends that the company is following, and yeah, you'll be up to date, which is actually amazing. Now I have a bonus point for you. Yes, LinkedIn news and articles. I know some of you don't read these articles. Now, how can you get, let's first start, how can you get this LinkedIn news and articles? You see your notifications tab, your notifications tab, by simply always putting that notifications tab on, so that you can get all your notifications whenever you are online. You will always see those articles and news popping on your notifications. You can just simply click and read them. And honestly, at first when I downloaded LinkedIn in 2020, no, I actually downloaded in 2019. That's when I joined LinkedIn. I never used to read on any of these articles. Like, I would just simply ignore them. I'm like, too much information, too much reading. I will simply ignore them. And I was just selling myself short because there's so much information in these articles. These are international people. These are editors from LinkedIn, recruiters working with LinkedIn, putting information out there on how you can better your career path, how you can better your company, how you can better your skill set, get yourself to that next level. And honestly, I actually pinched myself. I'm like, why was I ignoring this information? Like, I would just be like, ignore. No. Please don't ignore these articles. They're really informative. Just always make sure whenever you get on LinkedIn, click on each and every notification so that you can know what it's all about, because LinkedIn can have so many notifications. That's why don't just wait till the end of the week. My goodness, you're going to get so much notifications. There's so much information which is good, and so much knowledge that you can impact yourself on, right? And some of these articles talk about what, right? Number one, how to boomerang back to a job. This is an article that I really loved. Another one is how to read the virtual room. How to read the virtual room. This was a very interesting concept. When I got the notification, I'm like, how to read the virtual room. Before I clicked it, I first asked myself, what might they be talking about? I'm like, okay, maybe they're talking about the virtual conferences, maybe an interview virtually. Yeah. And guess what? They were talking about an interview virtually. And today, because of the pandemic, we are having interviews virtually. And so this article was so eye-opening. I'm like, wow, okay. So how to read the virtual room. It's just how you, just because we are virtual, the recruiter will read, your facial expression, also your if you're uncomfortable and all. It has so much information. Just go search it on LinkedIn and you'll be so much informed on this, okay? These articles are amazing. Please don't ignore them. They may be too long, very, very long, but it's worth it. It's worth reading each and every word, trust me, okay? Honestly, LinkedIn is an amazing app. If you haven't downloaded it and you are in university, or you've just completed your college, or whichever the case, whether you're still in campus or you've completed your college, please download LinkedIn. It will impact your career path so much, so much, okay? It has impacted mine, and honestly, every day I just feel fulfilled when I get on LinkedIn. Like, it's not a show off, it's authenticity. It's all about authenticity. Even whatever you post with a lot of authenticity, okay? Sell yourself out there to recruiters in a positive way, right? And yeah, because you never know, you may be sitting the next time you may be going to an interview, you may be sitting across a recruiter who actually saw your LinkedIn profile, maybe was not impressed or was impressed. Yeah, so just try and leave a good mark when you're on LinkedIn. I try to do that as well. Yeah, and just be yourself, be authentic in whatever you post there, and also be intelligent as well. It calls for a lot of intelligence, right? Yeah, even if you post quotes, so many people post quotes. I also post quotes at times, right? So yeah, just try and be active on LinkedIn. It will pay you will. Not in terms of monetary, but it will add value. In other words, it will really add value to you and to your career path. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for 200 subscribers. Yes, I am so glad I am at 200 subscribers now. My next goal is to get to 300 subscribers. My next goal is to get to 300 subscribers by the end of February. Please help me get there. Please help me get there. I will be very much consistent. I pray that I will be consistent. And please comment, please like, please share. I'd like also to know your views, your opinion on this. I think I can make a few more videos on LinkedIn. Just tell me whichever content you'd like me to post. Tell me, and I will simply plan myself, research on it, and yeah, bring it out there. So yeah, follow me on my socials again at Brina Sonnieh, BRYNAH. That is on Twitter, Brina Sonnieh, and on Instagram at Miss Sonnieh's Dynasty, Facebook page Miss Sonnieh's Dynasty. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.